team pick Dynamite.
No, you're good.
And then I just need to find a tag team. Is it just me or there has there not been that much like effective
tag team? No, like there really hasn't been like a whole hell of a lot.
Okay.
So it's not just you.
Okay, cool. Like maybe I'm missing something here.
Nope. Hey, ShElite Showcases live. Crazy. Who would have thought?
Oh, hold on. I know what. I know. I saw the notification last week, and I almost got sad because I was like, it's not really like I could have said no to the Zoom meeting, like, oh, I can't make it, but I was like, no, I can't be. Sorry, I'm getting up to turn on my fan. It's kind of hot. It's November, but it's still warm here, y'all. But oh jeez, I almost killed myself with the shoe.
Please don't do that.
No, I know. Tony Storm's the only person who can kill me with the shoe, not myself.
Sure.
But yeah, I was like this close to like I was like, no, but I can't be that person in the group project who like flakes and shit.
Savannah, you know this.
I know.
And so I hope you guys have a great show. Thank you.
Big sigh. You can only see, maybe it's a good thing. You can kind of see Omega. Jericho Alpha is completely covered by my banner. You can see Omega, and you can just see like the logos, which I mean I like. It's from a cool time during wrestling. Cool time in wrestling.
A cool time.
Yeah.
The shirt that I got at Payback that I'm finally wearing.
Nice. I need so WWE is live, obviously, is coming back to, well, not El Paso specifically, but it's coming to Las Cruces, which is like a 45-minute drive. Like that's where my sister, that's the city my sister went to college at, and she would commute sometimes, so it's not far at all. Like it's local. That's considered local. So and they've done that a few times, but anyways, not only do I want to go, but if the Miz was there last time, that was kind of a surprise because I had never seen the Miz live outside of WrestleMania before, like this most recent one. And so I'm like, dude, I want to wear a Miz shirt, and I really hope he's there. And I think I need to get a new one because I have the two Miz shirts I have are kind of outdated. The first one is the no autographs one, but I think that's pretty like, standard Miz. I feel like I can get away with wearing that one. The other one is a Miz and Morrison shirt, which I don't think I can get away with. But I freaking loved Miz and Morrison when they made the music video.
Dripsticks?
Yeah. Well, it's not a dripstick shirt. It's like from their music video that, hey, Miz and Morrison. That shit slapped. I was like,
trust me, I remember that shit.
Yep. Wait, November 4th, and it's the okay, yes, it applies. Just wanted to make sure because NGPW Power Struggle happened on the 4th. So
I mean, I would have let you do it anyways, even if it like wasn't in a week. Like I don't care.
Yeah.
You also weren't here last week, so
that is true. I can make all the picks I ever want. I don't think I would have wanted to be here last week anyway because the Hung Books lost. Except I would have wanted to comment on Matt Jackson's freaking tantrum, bro. Like, what the hell, Matt? He just like, dude just exploded, and Nick was just watching. That seems like on par for both of them though. Like
that's 100% on par.
Especially for Matt.
I don't blame him. Man's just pissed off, rightfully so.
Yeah.
Because like, what was the point of getting the Elite back together if I was gonna fuck around and do their own shit?
I don't know, but like it's kind of weird because now Hangman's doing his own thing. But like the only reason why Kenny and the Bucks are doing something together is because they're against each other now. But for a bit, it was like Kenny was kind of off to the side, like it was the Hung Bucks for a while. They even did it on Being the Elite where they're like, oh, let's find like a trademark jingle that we can use for the Hung Bucks.
I mean, to be fair, Swerve did kind of get in Hangman's house. So
I know.
It's on site.
I'm surprised dude still showed up though. I was like, dude, if someone came to my house, I wouldn't be showing up the week after for a freaking match.
That's why Hangman said, "No, fuck these titles. I don't give a shit about this. This man came into my house."
Which I hope, which I think is the case, because Matt hasn't really like called Hangman out or taken a jab at him, like even though he's not there. But like I hope like they get it, and I think they do. They get that like, hey, dude's house just got broken into, and he left a fucking shirt on his son's crib.
That's fucked.
That is fucked. But I was actually talking to Brooke and Jaylee about this when it happened. When Hangman's just when the intrusion happened. Is that a good word? Yeah, intrusion. I don't know when it happened. Like when Hangman started running, they're like, "Where the hell?" Because they're in Philadelphia, and like Hangman lives in North Carolina. It's like, what is he gonna do by running? Is he gonna run all the way to North Carolina?
It's like, why are you running?
Yeah.
Why are you running?
We're like, and then of course, like the next day, we're like, I wonder where Hangman's at now. He's probably like just left Pennsylvania.
Yeah, and like Pennsylvania's fucking huge. Like, not as big as Texas, but like one side of the states, the other takes me like, or will take me like 5-6 hours. Yeah. That'll get you to like the other, like one half of Texas.
That'll get me to half of Texas, and that's where like that's like Odessa, like where the oil mills are, and there's fucking nothing there. Nothing's in, like that's all I know Odessa for. Maybe there is something there, but
I feel like I've heard Odessa.
I only drive by Odessa. The only time I've ever been to Odessa was like back in 2017 because my high school, the high school I went to, the football team made it to the playoffs, and one of the games was in Odessa. And my aunt, she was like, "Let's go! Why not?" I don't even think like anyone was like on the team or in the band or anything. It was just
for fun.
Yeah, she's like, "Why not? It's like a 4-hour drive. We'll drive out there." And I was like, "All right." It was cold, but
isn't terrible.
Oh my God, speaking of Texas and speaking of Odessa, there was an earthquake that happened in Odessa and I fucking felt it here. And sure enough, like it was on the news, like, oh, it was felt across the borderline. But I didn't realize it was an earthquake. I was like, oh, I'm probably dreaming because I was like, I felt myself shaking. I felt everything shaking. I was shaking. The bed was kind of shaking. It was kind of like vibrating, like, you know, like, and I was like, I think I'm dreaming. Like, I didn't even wake up. I was like, I think this is an earthquake, but I'm like, it's in my dream. Like, I'm dreaming that I'm shaking, but no, it was actually a goddamn earthquake.
That's fucking outrageous. You said it's just a dream. I'm gonna go back to sleep. Honestly, I don't blame you. I do the same thing.
Yeah.
Like, I gotta be up hella fucking early tomorrow.
I know. I was like, I need to hurry up and get here, but there was an ugly ass car accident on my way here, so kind of had to take like an alternate route.
Well, yeah. I mean,
sorry, I'm still trying to get my tag team. Just.
God, I'm fucking tired. Oh, look who it is. Jesus.
Hell yeah.
Also, you say Philadelphia one more time, Jesus, and I will beat your ass in Philly next year on site.
You should beat him in Philly. No, it's because, well, you saw my stories. The Cowboys fucking blew it against the Eagles. They were losing, and they had it, like, with, like, a few seconds left. They were, like, right at the freaking end zone, like, right by the end zone. They were in the red zone. And they were so close, but they freaking choked. I was like, what are the? I was like, why am I so surprised? Like, yeah, I'm like, why am I so surprised? And like, I didn't go to school the next day. Not because of that, but unrelated reason. But
imagine that's the reason you don't go to school.
No, but
as a Cowboys lost. I can't.
As a joke, I was like, I had a choke. I was dealing with a choking incident, and they're like, what? And then I was like, oh, the Cowboys choked against the Eagles. Get it? A choking incident.
So she has to beat me because the Cowboys lost to the Eagles. That's why she wants me to. Sure. I'm just gonna beat you because you keep saying I'm from Philly.
Well, it's just like on top of that, just for reminding me. Right, Katie?
Yeah. Oh,
it's because there was a lot of tag teams that happened at Power Struggle. I'm just trying to choose, like, you know, narrow it down.
You're good.
There was a lot of tag teams. It was like almost like a tag team pay-per-view. Okay, well, I do have one, but I know I want to put on another one. No, that's not my. That's a Walmart list. That's not my picks.
My nails,
dude. I think I broke one of my nails, but I'm not sure because of the nail polish. But like it's been getting snagged like on my hair, like when I was like undoing all this and stuff. It was getting snagged, and I'm like, oh God, Like I can't like if I mess with it and it's actually broken, then it's gonna break. So I'm like, I'm not gonna touch it.
True. How was Dynamite? Dynamite was good. It's a good show.
It was good, dude. Swerve, kind of a spoiler for my pick, but Swerve fucking killed it, dude. Both him and Penta, but
Oh yeah. I also realized that like I'm not gonna be watching Full Gear next weekend because
really,
I'm doing a Friendsgiving thing on Saturday.
Okay. So I know to watch it illegally.
Yes. Yes, I will not be.
I was
buying
actually
it.
going to talk to you about that. Like, what was the deal for Full Gear? Or, like, when do you need me to send the money? But now I don't have to because I'll watch it.
I like completely forgot like it was the same day.
I was able to watch All Out. I was able to watch All Out illegally, so I can.
Part of me like wants to watch it, but like not the entire thing. Like it's not worth the like that kind of stuff.
Watch it illegally. That's what I'm doing.
I might just like watch like clips after the fact, as long as I know what happens and like shit's gonna pop up. It's gonna be
because now I forget there's news and rumors also regarding power struggle. Like you know.
Jesus said, I haven't had interest in AEW recently aside from the show I went to a few weeks ago. LOL. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. Like honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I really just watch for the elite, and if like something kind of catches my eye, I'm like, all right, I'll watch.
Yeah, like I'm supposed to, like I have a ticket for Collision on the 25th, but that's also Survivor Series, and I'm not really feeling. I don't even know if I'm gonna watch Collision. I'm gonna sell my ticket.
I was gonna say, I was like, just sell your ticket then. Like,
I'm going to. I just have to go to Ticketmaster to do it. I gotta do it this week.
You have to do it through. You have to do it through Ticketmaster.
Well, I mean, I can. It'll just make my life easier, or I can like post about it, and then I can either post about it on social media and then have someone just Venmo me the money, and then I can send them the ticket through Ticketmaster, or I can just sell it through Ticketmaster.
Gotcha.
Jesus said, honestly, I haven't been feeling like watching anything except Raw. Fair. NXT's been great, just saying. Just go to Collision but watch Survivor Series on your phone the whole time. No. I don't have the phone capacity to do that. I would. I contemplated it.
I think I'm good. So we can
okay. Before we start, Katie.
What's up? What's up?
A lot of V's.
I know, right? It's a lot of V's. When there's mostly N's in my name.
It's why Wednesday? Why so late?
We play hard, bro.
I have things going on tomorrow, and I don't know when I'll be home or anything. So I'd rather just do it tonight and get it out of the way and still have a show because I'm a busy person, and so lots of stuff going on. But we will talk about that all in a second here. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Hello to all my guys, girls, gays, days, and everybody in between. Welcome to the ShElite Showcase. I'm your host with the most of the shaman of ShElite, Miss Kitty Kinsey Baby.
Baby.
And back on her Roman Reigns type shit.
Roman Reigns, yeah. But Roman Reigns is now leaving, so now it just makes sense. I gotta come back.
Yeah, I mean,
we all know Roman's leaving because Crown Jewel happened.
I mean,
he had a match. he's gone. He's gone for a couple. He's gone for a bit.
He's out the door until who knows when.
Yeah.
But joining me again, my lovely co-host, the Young Bucks Nation sensation, the fire-breathing, the Rhodes family eating, the spice of life, the sassy senorita that I know, the hangman Adam Page, to my whittle Adam Cole, babe, Miss Y2 Garcia, Savannah, who's having a crisis. If y'all can see her little header, the Elite Knee Jesus. Savannah's an Elite fan, she's kind of going through it right now.
Ironically, I'm wearing a Jericho versus Omega shirt, but it's because so I got back from the gym and then like before Dynamite, and I showered and I was like, well, all I know is that we're gonna hear from Jericho and Omega, or as they're now called, the Golden Jets. The shirt is actually pretty fucking cool, but since shirts are expensive, I probably not be getting it. Especially because I think someone I know has a theory that Jericho's probably working for Don Callis and is just trying to isolate Kenny, which I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah, probably.
But so I'm like, I'm holding off on the shirt. But anyways, looks cool, and I thought that's all we were gonna hear is like, oh, we're hearing from them, and I was like, all right, those are like two of my favorites. I liked them teaming up last time, and then I was like, this is the only shirt I have of like that features both of them. So I was like, it's from Wrestle Kingdom 18, Wrestle Kingdom 12 in 2018.
There you go.
Yeah.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, and then everything just spiraled out of control.
Everything Fire Nation attacked.
Dude.
Everything's sharing. But if you're watching us live, watching Savannah's breakdown happen, you're doing that on twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase, where you follow the channel. That helps us. It'll get us to affiliate quicker. I also realized I think I just need to go live every day, like to get 7 days a week, because I'm at like 4. So I'll just randomly go live sometime next week, and you guys won't even know. But if you have notifications on and you follow the channel, you'll know. YouTube.com/ShElite Showcase. You can subscribe there. It's free. You can also like videos, comment, do all the fun stuff. Guys, subscribe. It's not hard. Por favor.
Right?
Please.
Ready, please.
Please.
Or maybe, because you said like we kind of have to go live like I guess multiple days.
Yeah, I'll have to see. I think it said like 4. I think it said like 4 out of 7 days we've gone live. So I know for sure Wednesday, Thursday, probably a Friday and a Saturday. I don't know. I gotta figure it out, but I'll just fuck around and go live randomly.
Because if that's the case, maybe if you give me access to the Twitch, I know this was technically for Patreon, but if I can do like the tier list, it'd be cool to kind of do it on Twitch. So that way also we can get all of mine and Jaylee's followers on Instagram to go to the Twitch and watch it there. And then maybe they can help out like.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically just through StreamYard. So if you ever just need it, go for it.
I'll try it. I'll talk to Jaylee, see if we could do something like, especially because, we're not doing the show tomorrow. And then on Friday, I go to Pro Wrestling Legacy, but it's on Saturday this week. So maybe on Friday.
Maybe because I work all day Friday, so
I'll talk to Jaylee. So, well, we might have a live stream on Friday, guys.
And if you're both live and I'm not at work, I might just pop in and sabotage the show. Why not?
Yeah, sabotage. Kind of like how the Elite are sabotaging my heart.
Oh my god!
I'm gonna go Tony Storm crazy with this one. With the lipstick all like this and the tears and everything. I love her too. She's fucking awesome.
But you did mention Patreon.com/ShElite Showcase, where $3 a month, 3 simple little dollars, you can get exclusive stuff that we were just talking about. A non-wrestling podcast. So September, done. Law and Order SVU. October, done. Spooky stuff with me and Matt. November, I'm filming next week with Just and Jaylan. I got Justin Squared next week. And we're talking all about music. So,
okay.
If you're a big music person, that'll be the one you want to check out. Also, Jesus asks, is your hair color different?
No, it is probably the light. Also because I
It's the
have
light.
natural highlights, so it's like, hold on, let me see. Yeah, you could. It looks a
It's the
lot
light.
lighter. It is the light because it does look different though. Because see, when I lean forward, it kind of gets darker. When I lean back,
Oh
it
yeah.
gets lighter.
No, it's an
Ooh, I'm
illusion,
multi.
y'all.
Yeah, no, my hair does look lighter though. I kind of noticed that as well. But it's just if they're natural highlights. That's it.
Yeah.
I have not colored my hair. My hair is virgin. I have virgin hair. That's actually a thing. Like if you've never dyed your hair, or if you never bleached it, that's called virgin hair.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I had
my
it
hair.
for a little bit, and then I have like natural blonde highlights. So when I was still a brunette, my mom would like dye the highlights a little bit to like them
Oh,
pop more in the summer.
right. That's cool. No, mine. I think mine are like caramel, like kind of like caramel highlights. I wouldn't say
Caramel.
they're yeah caramel because I wouldn't say they're blonde. I wouldn't say. I would not say that they're blonde. My hair, I like my hair kind of looks like Nick Jackson's right now, like the color at least. Like
You are Nick Jackson. That's what it is. The better of the Young Bucks.
Wow, Katie, I didn't think you would do this to me anymore,
I'm just,
bro.
you know my stance,
I know you
and I
do like Nick
stay on
more.
that stance.
I will
love
say
Nick.
though, I love Matt with all my heart. Okay, I'm Team Matt. Matt knows this. He fucking follows me on Instagram and he sees shit that he shouldn't be seeing because I don't fucking tag him. But he'll just story stalk. But he knows that I love him. But dude, Matt is like the biggest pot stirrer right now with this whole elite thing. He's the one stirring the pot.
Yeah,
Nathan's
it's
just
his fault.
silent. And
Nick's
it's
like, why did I get dragged into this shit?
And it's like a pattern every time there's shit going on. Matt's the pot stirrer. Okay, it happened in 2018. It happened.
Yeah, you like that. You like that instigator, man's. I don't.
He's fucking hot though, bro. I just wish we were just like back in the Tumblr days when he was just thirst trapping us fangirls.
Listen, Tumblr is an experience.
I know.
I'll say that.
And the
if
fact that
y'all know, y'all know.
And the fact that he knows, I'm like, oh fuck. I was like,
well, I mean, that's not surprising.
It's just crazy that he actually like has seen it and he's kind of embracing it.
Listen,
I'm glad he's not weird.
There has been some I have read. Whew, I felt like I needed like a shower.
Jesus in a shower.
Jesus in a shower. Should that be the title?
Yes.
Because I don't have one yet. I have the thumbnail.
I take it it's about my hair color. Sorry, I was reading Will's comment. That's all right to ask. It's not like I get it. I've had people in class ask me that, like, "Did you change your hair?" I'm like, "No."
Oh my god,
Twitch wasn't working.
Twitch hates you. I don't know. He is on YouTube, but like I just don't know why.
Oh yeah,
Twitch hates him so much.
Twitch just hates you. I can't tell you why, but
no, like I feel like he constantly has issues with everybody. But you know, we got a title now, so that's all that matters. Jesus in a shower. And you know who the thumbnail is?
Who? Oh my god, dude, that is perfect.
It's a picture from her at Crown Jewel.
I couldn't watch Crown Jewel live actually.
I actually did, and the timing worked out perfectly because I went to a Halloween party that night.
It was supposed to work out perfectly because usually the cleaning lady at my mom's shows up on Saturdays like in the morning. So to get out of her way, I come here to my dad's, and if there's a pay-per-view, especially in the morning, we'll watch together.
Yeah.
And we couldn't because over 140,000 El Pasoans were without Wi-Fi.
Oh, I saw your story. Yeah, that's just
for like 5 hours. It was hell. Luckily, I had something to do. I was editing pictures for my stepsister. I was editing her wedding pictures, and Photoshop. I don't need Wi-Fi to edit them. But I was like, dude, I was like, this is the Amish life, bro. Like, no Wi-Fi. Couldn't do anything. Well,
you're more Mennonite than Amish at that point. Amish got no technology.
I know. I just say that as a joke because we're so reliant on Wi-Fi nowadays. Like, I couldn't even do homework. I couldn't even kill time by doing homework because all my homework's online. Do you remember
when I had to do a whole show from this?
Yes.
From my 5G?
Yes, I remember. It was Hotspot Katie Kinsey.
5G hotspot, baby.
No. But you find a way to make it work.
I always do. I try my best. But let's let's dive on into some news and rumors here. We talked about Crown Jewel, so I got some stuff. WWE Experience, it will be coming to Riyadh, Saudi Arabia in 2024, I believe January. I don't remember the exact day they said, but it's basically like a like WrestleMania type experience. It looked super cool, like super interactive and stuff like that. So that's coming to Riyadh, which doesn't necessarily surprise me because of the partnership they have over there. But that's cool. Like I would like one in the States as well. Can we work on that, please?
Where would they put it in the States? Like probably Alaska or something.
Put it Pittsburgh. Just a shot in the dark. Just a random
just
city.
Why not? Why not? How about
just
Texas,
a random city?
Actually, WWE does a lot of pay-per-views in Texas. AEW is the one I have fucking issues with because they don't do pay-per-views in Texas. Revolution better be in fucking Texas. I'm just saying.
Listen, calm down. You got time.
It better be.
Hey, take it easy.
I know,
but
I have the power.
Matt also said Chicago. That is a place.
That is also a place. That's a place where a lot of wrestling happens.
That is a like, big wrestling place.
It is a big wrestling place. I can't even talk. I like Chicago. Okay,
place.
Despite what happened there, I think I'm just bad luck. Maybe Matt was right about. I think I mentioned this. I'm not sure, but I think Matt was right about me going to Chicago not being a good idea. Because then things happen.
Said, we never get anything, liar. You guys get everything. You literally get Survivor Series in 2 weeks. What do you mean? We get nothing.
Yeah. You guys are guaranteed a pay-per-view every single year for AEW. I know like AEW is not everyone's favorite, but I'm just saying that's still a wrestling pay-per-view in your city, guaranteed every year. And I don't know how many stops from WWE or even Impact has gone to Chicago a lot. Yeah. I don't see shit in El Paso, bro. Like I was telling Katie, there's a live event of WWE, but it's not even in El Paso. It's in New Mexico. It's like a 45-minute drive. It's Las Cruces, but it's still technically local. I'll take what I can get, but it's not even El Paso.
Philly gets Mania. I'm not from Philly just because I'm going. And I like realized how much shit is actually happening that week. Like, I want to go to the Hall of Fame. I don't really care about SmackDown. I really just want to go to the Hall of Fame. I need to go to Stand and Deliver.
Yeah. Oh, you got.
I'm not going to the Raw after because like I want to go home Monday.
It's very draining. I can imagine. Like,
yeah, I was like, oh like, shit.
Like I remember, like this was just a 2-day thing after FanFest in Chicago. I was like, it was just FanFest. Like, you know, I did a lot of walking and talking and stuff. But oh my God, it took a toll on me. Like I died like in my bed because I just fell asleep and I just slept. Like I went to bed like at 10:30, and that's like 9:30 my time.
Yeah, I mean, and Wale Mania, which I see so much about, and I'm like, oh shit, I might have to go, and that'd be Thursday. So I'm just like, ah shit, I'm not gonna have time to do anything. But I'm so excited. I'm waiting.
That says the Allstate is a 45-minute drive. That's nothing. That is true. I'm not even gonna argue. That is absolutely true. That's why I said it's technically local because it's in El Paso. It's like this is called the borderland. So it's El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez, which is a city in Mexico. That's the borderland. It's local. I agree, especially because. Like I said, no one else comes here, like to this area. Yep. Anything else would be like almost like a trip because like the next closest place people or you know events might come is Albuquerque, and that's like a 4-hour drive to Albuquerque. So yeah, I agree. That's nothing. It is nothing. I could still come back home and go to bed like the same day.
Yeah, no, that's how I am with like when Payback was here. It takes me 20 minutes, if that, to get downtown.
That's crazy. What's that like, you know?
It's pretty great, honestly. But we're gonna swerve back to news and rumors here. More Crown Jewel stuff and new United States champion because Santos is a snickety snake. Logan Paul. you might have seen it on Twitter or Instagram. Man's left those brass knucks in Logan Paul's line of sight. Santos is a snake. Y'all know. Yeah, y'all heard it on Young Kings. I'm not gonna have to repeat it. He told y'all. But good things that happened at Crown Jewel. During the Io Bianca match, Kairi Sane
Yes, I did
came
see
back.
that.
Now,
Kairi is back.
I do think, and I said this on SmackDown Raw last week, the reception would have been better had it happened in Chicago at Survivor Series.
I think so too. I honestly think so too, but
I like the fact that it happened there and we weren't expecting it because everyone was like, oh, Kaidi's going to show up at Survivor Series in Chicago, da-da-da-da-da. No, we got it at Crown Jewel. And like, yeah, the fans and the crowd didn't know and didn't... The crowd also was like kind of ass the entire show after
really?
his ass beat, which is... The strike ended, so now Cena's going back, and I am distraught.
Oh, I saw that. I forgot that Cena was going back when the strike ended.
The strike literally ended today.
Yeah, I saw that on YouTube. I saw a news video, like a video from a news station that like they reached an agreement or something.
Now John Cena's going back, and I am depressed. I was crying after the match. I want him here longer.
Like, I wonder, like, when John Cena, like, you're already here. You've been here. You know, the strike just ended. You know, there's probably, like, technically some negotiations that need to happen. Push it to Mania. Like, just after Mania, then.
Bro, if I could see Cena at a Mania again, dude, I'd lose my fucking mind.
Yeah. I would like to see Cena. Well, probably not won't happen now, but I saw Cena at Mania 32, but he didn't have a match. He was injured technically, and he did happen to show up to help The Rock. That was cool, but like I didn't get to see him wrestle. I saw him wrestle eventually. It was at a live event, which I was kind of surprised. I was like, John Cena's here in El Paso. What the fuck? But But yeah, I was like, I need to see him wrestle at a pay-per-view.
I got to see him and HBK at Mania.
The fact that you got to see HBK, I mean, again,
it's like it was like the iconic entrance of Cena driving the car through the fucking glass. It was that Mania.
Damn, that's crazy. Again, I saw HBK also, but he didn't wrestle. I mean, he was well into retirement. It was like he was 6 years into retirement.
Jesus said last time I saw him, Mania got his ass beat in 2 minutes by Taker. Well, you shouldn't have been at that one then. We anyways,
I was gonna say we keep getting sidetracked.
We really do. There's another sidetrack showcase, but I don't have many more. So people were like, well, why is the Intercontinental Championship not being defended at Crown Jewel? Well, because Gunther is trying to get permanent residencyship in the United States and has to stay in the United States for 6 months. So that means he cannot travel outside of the country, which means... Oh yeah, it's a thing. It's very stupid.
He's on country house arrest. He can't leave the country.
So that's why he wasn't at Crown Jewel. He won't be at Elimination Chamber in Australia. So, but he will be at Bash in Berlin. Okay. So
that sounds pretty cool though. Like it's Europe, you know.
Yeah, like it's, but like people were like, well, why isn't it? But like he said, well, I kind of stay.
Can't.
But
it is beyond his control. Let's be understanding.
Literally beyond his control.
Let us be understanding.
Yeah, well, you know the internet. They're not.
That's a lot to ask.
Yeah, that's so much to ask for. And a new deal was struck within WWE. NXT will now be on the CW starting in October of 2024 for a 5-year deal, basically beating out NWA, who was also in talks with CW for a TV deal. Now, I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but I'm all speculate and say maybe James Mitchell doing quote unquote cocaine during your pay-per-view might not have been the best thing to do.
Oh my god. I didn't realize that
I'm
happened.
not saying that's the reason.
Oh, okay.
It very well could be a strong reason.
That still happened though?
Oh, that happened on their pay-per-view, yeah. Their latest one, like I think it was Sam Hain.
That's crazy. But also at the same time, like, if you had to choose, like in general, like let's say two shows were coming to Pittsburgh, Katie, around the same time, and it was NXT or NWA. Which one would you choose?
A hell of a fucking show.
That's why. I'll tell you this. Let me put this in my shoes. If NWA came to El Paso, let's say they go to Don Haskins, which is the basketball arena here where my campus is, 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
And NXT went to Cruces, which is a farther drive in New Mexico, I'd still go to NXT. NXT could be in Albuquerque and NWA could be here in El Paso. I would still go to Albuquerque.
Listen, I've had the honor and the privilege to go to one NXT house show. I don't remember exactly what year, but it was Undisputed Era was like top notch. Tommaso Ciampa was NXT champion.
Oh, even better, bro.
I was front row. Shout out to JJ. That's my goof.
Oh yeah, that's when you got that picture with Johnny, no?
That's when I got my selfie with Johnny, and I was like, I love you. And he's like, I love you too. And I was like, oh my god. I was this close to Adam Cole.
Oh, like you took big Adam Cole, not Widow Adam Cole didn't look Widow.
Widow Adam Cole didn't even exist yet.
I know, right? That is true. He did not exist yet. Dude, I really want to see Adam Cole. I don't know how long this dude's gonna be out for, but oh my god, if they come back to El Paso, please let him be back. Let him be back. I need to see him live just once, okay? Like I have never seen the dude live.
He's a great time. I love Adam Cole.
I want to squeeze him. Like I just want to hug him so hard. Like, oh. And I think he'd be so sweet about it. He'd be like, "Oh, okay."
Oh. No, he'd be the most gentle little man's in the world.
So adorable.
He is back though. He put Bowens through. No, he didn't. He didn't put Bowens through the glass. Shut
up. That's me. And right now, like I want to.
Me consistently. But since we're on AEW, this is perfect transition. So let's go. After a meat fest, Samoan Joe decides to relinquish the ROH World Title, which, why the fuck?
I think it's a TV title.
They're all the same because they don't.
Okay. What are the Ring of Honor titles?
Whatever fucking title he had. Why win and not put the belt on Keith Lee on his birthday? The disrespect.
That's
the actual disrespect.
That is actually kind of mean. I didn't realize it was Keith Lee's birthday.
Yeah, it was Keith Lee's birthday today, and Julie Hart's shout out. I get it. You're going after Maxwell, but dude, lose your belt clean. He just said, "Nah, I'm the longest reigning TV whatever champion. Yeah. I'm gonna just relinquish the title real quick. Fuck y'all."
It's also Samoa Joe. Like, I wouldn't want to tell him what to do with his title. Like,
I'm gonna tell him to get his ass back to Ring of Honor.
What do we put you to sleep, Katie? Like, you
please,
choking out
I need
Phil?
sleep.
That is true. Like, you know what, Joe? I need to be put to sleep, bro. Like, after tonight, just do it. Just put me out of my misery. Like, got you, bro.
I'm right here. Choke me out, please. Yeah. But the last thing that I have. Also, AW, Mariah May, who people may know from Stardom. She's fairly young, very talented from clips I have seen. She debuts. She's all elite. She got the graphics. She was backstage with RJ City. And people are definitely getting Mickie James, Trish Stratus vibes with the way she was kind of very much obsessing over Toni Storm. And I'd kind of be okay with that. I feel like we haven't got a very good obsessed girl, stalker girl type gimmick in a while. So I would 100% be okay if it was Mariah May. Like, stalk Toni Storm. Toni Storm would love the attention. Timeless Toni getting the stardom.
Oh, yeah.
No pun intended. The stardom that she deserves. Like, that'd be perfect. So I say do it. Let her be a stalker. Let her be the Mickey to Tony's Trish. I'm down. That's what I'm gonna say to that. But
Dude,
Savannah's got news and rumors.
I'm gonna say, yeah, I was just gonna say really quick, if they go that direction, like with the Trish Stratus, Mickey James-esque kind of story, that's gonna be interesting, like
I'm gonna love it.
I've seen what Mickey's done to Trish, that obsession. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, I can't wait.
Yeah, so they do that. And here's the thing though. Tony's kind of crazy, bro. I don't think she'd be upset with it. Like, I think like
that's what I'm saying. She'd love it.
If Mariah does what like Mickey James did to Trish, I think Tony would be. I mean, Tony's bisexual, so she might love it. Also, she's open
it's my dream come true.
Yeah, there you go. Yes, so I do have, which I'm looking at my notes right now. I do have a little bit of news and rumors. So Power Struggle happened this past Saturday, the 4th. Yeah, I think. Yeah. Believe the 4th. Yeah. For NJPW, I got to watch it. It was pretty cool because this was before the Wi-Fi decided to be a freaking asshole for all the so past ones. Yeah, it was actually a Spectrum thing. Apparently, what had happened was like we've been having a lot of car accidents here in El Paso. Tonight being no different. A lot of car accidents. But anyway, so I believe it was a car accident that caused it. I think someone crashed into like a pole or something that was connected to the Wi-Fi for Spectrum, which is what basically all of my family has. And so anyone who had Spectrum was without Wi-Fi for like different times of the day. So like if you were in this area for like here at my dad's, it was like until 2:30 p.m. At my mom's, it was closer to 8 p.m. I was like, what the fuck? So it was, and some people didn't have Wi-Fi until the next day. I was like, dude, I don't know what I do, bro. Like, no. That's all I could say. So before that happened, Power Struggle happened, and I was able to watch. Yay! So the two biggest things I took from it that I'm saying for news and rumors is that actually, they're both Wrestle Kingdom matches. First one, we are getting. Well, I don't know. This wasn't the order, but or you know what? No, this was not the order. I think it was flipped, but this is just how I wrote it in my notes. Anyways, we are getting Okada versus Danielson Part 2 at Wrestle Kingdom. I know Danielson has an eye injury, but he still put out the challenge, and it was accepted, or someone put out the challenge. The challenge was put out. It was accepted. It's happening. It's official. And I think that's pretty cool. We got, technically it was in Canada, but I'll say this. The first one happened in North America. Now the second one's happening in Japan, which that's awesome. So, that's cool. Okay, I won't lie though. I hope it's a little bit better than the one that happened. I think the one that happened in Canada was a little too fast. I think it could have been longer, but that's just me.
Maybe.
And then the second match announced was William Ospreay defending, or William Ocean Spray as Katie calls him, is defending his IWGP US, but he has since changed to IWGP UK Championship. I honestly don't know. I think it's still technically the US one, but he just got kind of like the AW Championship where MJF turned it into a Burberry.
Like the TNT titles are all different colors, kind of shit.
Kind of like that, yeah. I think it's something like that. I don't think anything's official, but he called it the UK Championship, and since he is the champion, I'll respect that. I'll call it the UK Championship. The IWGP UK Championship is going to be defended by by Will Ospreay against Jon Moxley and David Finlay in a 3-way, which I think is going to be pretty cool, pretty dope. All talented wrestlers. Me and Will Ospreay. Freaking love me some Will Ospreay. Don't sleep on him. So really excited for that one as well. And we'll see. I mean, Jon Moxley seems to be out for blood. He has this thing going with Orange Cassidy that's going to kind of conclude maybe at Full Gear. But at the same time, Will Ospreay just beat Mox's son, Shota Umino or Shooter. He just beat his son, so I mean he's got to avenge his son also. So we'll see. We'll see
Which,
what happens.
out of context, just sounds terrible.
Yeah. Well, Takeshita was Moxley's other son for a bit, but then
Takeshita joined
he
fucking Palpatine. So
I was gonna say, and then he got kidnapped, Takeshita napped by Don Callis.
Takeshita napped.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So sad. But yeah. He still has his other son.
I'm down. I'm always down with some Will Ospreay. Listen, I say it repeatedly. His theme slaps. Elevator is one of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my entire life.
Like I need to see Will Ospreay live one of these days.
That would be really cool to see him live. I also don't give a flying fuck about David Finlay.
That is true.
Like, does anybody?
He's probably, in my opinion, maybe some people like him, so just in case. But in my opinion, probably the worst Bullet Club leader that has ever been. Like, I was never even on board to begin with. I was like, really, David Finlay? I was like, okay, maybe this will help him grow, kind of like Jay White. It'll help him grow. I don't like Jay White, but it did help him grow into like a top star. There's no denying it. But with David Finlay, I just feel like not so much. I'm like,
that's what I'm saying. Like, does anybody even like him? Like, I'm being truthful.
Oh no, the worst is evil. That is true. It is true.
See, but like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you're just having random people be the leader. Like,
I just think it was like, I don't know, because maybe I don't know what the deal was. Obviously, I'm not there. I'm not there when things are happening. But yeah, I guess like since Jay was leaving, they needed to find someone like quick, because
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, it
doesn't
like
help
tradition.
Yeah. And as I was saying, it doesn't help that they kicked out Tama Tonga because I think he could have probably been the next leader.
He should have been the leader 4 times over.
He's an OG also, so I mean, like, I don't make the rules, bro. So I'm just
let me talk to New Japan for a second.
Ooh, dang, just popping her knuckles and everything, dude. But it's getting really interesting with Will Ospreay specifically because it's almost like he's in his own bidding war of 2024 because his contract expires, I think in January, and he's been tweeting cryptic shit with Seth Rollins. People are saying he should go to Impact. He's already had one hell of a match on Impact. I don't even watch Impact, but I watched that match and it was so fucking good. He's, already made a name for himself in AEW. This guy
Ospreay's getting cash in 2024. That's all that matters.
That dude, like MJF, I love you, but it seems like he's probably gonna stay with AEW.
He's gonna fucking stay.
Yeah, so I think the real bidding war of 2024 is about Will Ospreay. I think that's like, where is he gonna go?
There's also a lot of bigger names in WWE that haven't been re-signed to contracts yet. Drew McIntyre being one of the biggest ones. What? Because TKO is doing it's all TKO's fault, not TK. TKO.
TK. I'm like, I know it's his fault, but why in this game?
It's always Tony Khan's fault.
I haven't watched enough to say I dislike him. He looks okay. That is true. Like, it's not that I don't like him. I'm just like, okay, he's there. That's it. Like, that's it. It's nothing. It's almost like indifferent. Like, I don't like him. I don't hate him. He's just.
I just hear a lot of people shit on him, and I think it's funny.
A lot of people shit on my guy Chase Owens. I think he's underrated. Maybe it's because I always tune into his Twitch streams and he's always so cool. So I'm like, and I think he's a good wrestler too. So I'm like, I freaking love this guy. So
you have a connection. That's that's fair.
Yeah.
Oh god, sorry. There's a lot going on up here. Do you have anything else for news and rumors?
As far as news, no.
All right.
Let's the Elite Pro.
No, Jesus Christ. Today in women's wrestling history, today, of course, being November 8th. Yeah, it's not the 9th because this is Wednesday night, ShElite.
Yes.
We got NXT, just the normal episode of NXT from last year. We got Elektra Lopez defeating Sol Ruca, which hopefully Sol comes back soon. We miss you. We love you. And then we got Katana, Chance, and Kaden Carter, Team Ninja Sex Party, Disco Ninja, whatever you want to call them,
Yeah.
defeating the team of Nikita Lyons, and Zoe Stark.
Is she
And just
still
don't worry.
out?
Yeah, she is still out, yeah.
Oh man, okay.
She's closer to being back than Soul is, I think. But they both had similar knee injuries. Which sucks.
Gotcha.
There was like the whole like there was a nice little patch of time where like a lot of the women in NXT got hurt. And
Yeah, I
those
remember.
were the biggest names.
Yeah, you know how like this it was like summer of injuries like last year, right? Last year was summer of injuries. That's like that's like the fall of injuries for the NFL. I know it's completely unrelated, but there's so many people getting injured. Like so many quarterbacks tearing their goddamn Achilles. It's crazy.
Guys, watch the Achilles, man. Just saying.
Just could be your Achilles heel.
God damn it. But now we're finally into everyone's favorite part because you get to hear us talk more. Wrestlers of the week. Savannah, you were not here last week. Take it away.
Yes. All right. So for my tag team, I have one. They competed at Power Struggle. There were a lot of tag teams at Power Struggle, so it was kind of hard to narrow it down. But this team successfully defended their tag titles, and I'm talking, of course, of Kazuchika Okada. It's also his birthday, so happy birthday to the Rainmaker. Hiroshi Tanahashi, who's my guy, I love the Ace, and Tomohiro Ishii retaining the Never Openweight 6-man titles against the Mighty Don't Kneel members Zack Sabre Jr., Shane Hayes, and Mikey Nichols. Good match. I always love seeing my guys, you know, as in my guys Tana, Ishii, and Okada. But I love Zack Sabre Jr. too. Hell of a wrestler. We know we got to see him against Danielson, right? Good match. Yeah, good match. Really good match. And hopefully, you know, maybe we can get something like that in the future also. Another Danielson match out of him also. We'll see. But
maybe,
yeah,
perhaps.
Good match. And, you know, they retained the title. So, yeah, that is my tag team.
Yeah, no, it's solid. Also, Shane and Mikey. They were TM61 in NXT. So, like, if you watched Black and Gold NXT around that time, oh yeah, they fucking killed it in NXT.
Oh well, there you go.
So like that's how I know them. But okay, well, they're hella good.
So no, they are. That's why. But like obviously my faves were on the other side.
Well, of course. I mean, I get it. My tag teams, I have 2 because they were in the same match. First of all, I'm going Creeds. This is the tag team in WWE. Not even just they're now officially on the main roster. Shout out.
I saw these on their contracts.
They did, and I love that Ivy came up with them because, like, that's their baby sister. She just looks so proud and so happy, and I love that for them. And they put on a hell of a match against the winners of the match, DIY. Speaking of Black and Gold NXT, that was the epitome of Black and Gold NXT.
Yes,
Ciampa and Gargano,
like together and like as a tag team and as opponents. Like
wrestling soulmates. I wonder who's like written about them before.
I'll give you a hint. Their name starts with K and ends with 80.
Oh my god. It's me.
Yeah, King.
Which, I mean, I obviously haven't updated any of those, but I talked about them as DIY versus going against each other, and then like when Tommaso was still out. So those are wrestling soulmates, and they're hell of a tag team, and tag team gold, even though gold's not involved, but just like the tag teams are thriving right now in WWE.
Oh, for sure.
So I'm very happy, and I'm not going to complain about it.
Yeah,
your famales.
Choice. I have one.
Okay.
She competed tonight and she won, and I freaking love this chick. It's her birthday. She turned 22, which is fucking crazy because I turned 22 this year also, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I see Julia Hart. It's Julia Hart. But I see her absolutely killing it in AEW, and I'm like, bro, she just turned 22, and I've been 22 for like over like 6 or 7 months now.
Do you want me to make you feel better about yourself?
You told me about MJF and Rhea Ripley. They're the same age as you.
Yeah. Literally, I am like a few months, if not a 1 month older than both of them.
That is crazy. Like, I don't know why I don't know if I see you being younger or them being older, or maybe both. But like, it's crazy to think that you guys are the exact same age. And I just
Two world champions and me.
well, yeah, there's Julia Hart absolutely killing it. Like, with the House of Black, her entrance is
House
fucking
always wins.
amazing. So, and she won her match,
She did.
I thought Sky was gonna turn. I thought like Chris was gonna like step in and
Oh,
Sky was gonna spray
it's
some mist in
coming.
her. It is coming, but still, Julia can stand her own, and she did. So, and she killed it. So, yeah, so do I. So she's my pick, and it's her birthday. So happy birthday, Julia Hart.
Of course, it's we stand Julia Hart over here.
Fellow
I knew you were gonna pick Julia, but I also had love Julia Hart. Obviously, my Spooky Goddess Queen. And then I have two other ones. Zoe Stark, who won the Battle Royal on Monday Night Raw. Good for Zoe. She's been pulling her weight. Part of the Fatal 5-Way in Saudi. Hell of a showing. And I love that each woman got their spot in that match. And then, of course, I'm going with the woman who won that match. She's the thumbnail and on my shirt. Mommy's always on top. Rhea motherfucking Ripley. Guys, everyone was like, Rhea's gonna lose. Rhea doesn't defend her title. Shut up. Shut up.
She retained.
She won. She won against 4 of the most dominant women on Monday Night Raw. And she just passed 200 days as champion. But Katie, she doesn't defend her title. Yes, she does. At house shows and live shows, mainly.
I can
we don't get to see.
I can probably tell you that she's defended her title more than double the times this year alone. Maybe these last few months alone, than Roman Reigns has the entire year, or even the last couple years.
I think that post said she's defended her title. This might have been before Saudi or after. I can't remember. 31 times during this 200-day reign.
There you go.
Which again, like pay-per-views, live shows, like Monday Night Raw type shit, like across the board. So it's not just like specifically one thing.
Yeah.
So I'm sick of y'all not treating my girl with respect.
Put some respect on mommy.
Put some respect on mommy. Please. That's you.
Or else Prison Dom's gonna have a word with you. He's been to prison, y'all. He knows what it's like to live the hard life.
Listen, Rhea Ripley's a cop last week. I was not okay. I needed a minute.
You needed Jesus?
I needed Jesus in a shower after Rhea is a cop.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
No, it's 100% correct. Anyways, who's your mans or manses?
I have 3.
Okay.
I'm starting off with William Ospreay, absolutely killing it. I always say don't sleep on Ospreay. The dude's fucking awesome. And he successfully defended his IWGP UK title, because again, as long as he's holding it, it is the UK title. That makes me wonder, especially because his contract is coming up. It makes me wonder if he's probably going to lose it to either Finlay or Jon Moxley, and whichever of the two he loses it to will switch it back to the US title. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But that's just speculation. But still, don't sleep on Will Ospreay. Dude's fucking awesome. Second one, he won the Fatal 5-Way, 4-Way, The Miz on Monday Night Raw. 4-Way. It was 4-Way. Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm trying to count who was in it. Yeah, it was Ricochet, The Miz, Ivar, and don't tell me I'm blanking. It was Ricochet, The Miz, Ivar, and
he beat Okada.
Oh, Bronson Reed! Damn it! I don't know why I was blanking on him. I'm so sorry, Bronson Reed. He actually pinned Bronson Reed. Actually, I forget. But yeah, The Miz. Lucha Miz, big Bronson Reed. Yeah, sorry.
All caps.
But yes, he won. He's gonna face Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship. I don't know how many times The Miz has won. I think 8 times. I want
to say 8 or 9.
I think he's tied the record actually. So it'd be. I don't. As much as I love The Miz, I don't think he's gonna be the one to beat Gunther. But if by some miracle he does, it would be kind of cool, because if that's the case, he does break the record. So He's tied, I think, says Jesus. So yeah, it'd be cool to see him break the record. I think he deserves it. I think that guy's totally slept on. He is so willing to put others over, no matter how bad that makes him look or how many times it means he has to lose. He's so willing to just put others over, and he does it without bitching and complaining. He's the only person I know who puts people over without any question, without hesitation, and he doesn't bitch and complain about it. He doesn't threaten to leave. He doesn't walk out. Nothing. He is so willing to help others out or make other people look good, even if it's at his expense. And I think that shows great character, and I think that shows what a really good person he is. And I think people just need to, whoever don't like him, just lay off, because everyone else just complains about losing, and not the Miz. He doesn't have to do that.
Also, I looked it up. He has 8, and apparently Jericho has the record with 9.
9, yeah. I know Jericho has the record, but now he needs to win it twice, bro, so he can break the record. I love Jericho, but again, I think Miz needs this. Yeah. But anyways, last pick. He just had a match tonight on Dynamite. Absolutely fucking killed it. Whose house? Hangman's house. That's where he went. Hangman's house. That's where he was a couple weeks ago. Holy shit. But yeah, Swerve is absolutely on fire. I do love the way AEW is pushing him right now. They're showing him consistently. They're making him look dominant. Bro, Hangman showed up after the match and beat the shit out of him and gave him a dead eye, threw the freaking tables off the stage, and he kept screaming, "You're a dead man," with his big green eyes. I'm like, oh,
his crazy eyes.
I don't think it's going to be just a one-on-one match. I think it's going to turn into a no DQ match or something.
Oh, it's gonna all hell about to break loose.
Yeah, it's gonna. And that being said, because he kept saying, "You're a dead man, bro." Bring back the rope, Hangman. I keep saying this, all right? You have already had the chaps. Now bring back the rope, okay? And if you really want to make me happy, be the only member of the Elite to make me happy right now, you could bring the chaps and the rope, all right? The assless chaps.
All chaps. Yeah. I digress.
I know. I just like when you say that. But yeah.
Terrible.
So those are my 3 picks. So whose house? Hangman's house, but Swerve invaded it.
Swerve's house. It became Swerve's house.
Yeah, I guess that's true. It became his house. He pillaged the house.
That's crazy. I just have one pick. I'm going with the man who relinquished his ROH world title, whatever the fucking title it was, because again, nobody cares. That one. I'm going with Samoa Joe. Also, I mean, Keith Lee, big meaty man slapping me. Jesus, like that. Samoa Joe's a scary individual.
Dude.
Like,
yeah.
He is strong. He is fast. He is agile for one of the bigger mans. And it's his in-ring work is so cool to watch. And especially with Keith Lee, who is equally as dominant and quick and agile and strong. And it was a great match. Like that, I was like kind of invested in Dynamite. Like I was watching, but that match I was like watching.
Yeah. That was probably one of the better 2 of the night. That one and Swerve's match. Swerve and Penta, bro. Those 2 fucking killed each other, bro. Damn near killed each other.
I mean, like Julia and Red Velvet, of course.
That is true. That is true. Those are the top 3, I would say, for the night.
Top 3.
No particular order.
No particular order. But like Big Meaty Man Slapping Meat is always gonna haunt me.
That is true.
I love that Biggie's phrase has transcended all of wrestling.
Which as it should. We love you, Biggie. I miss you so much.
Hopefully he comes back at the Rumble. Even just like even if like he gets quickly eliminated, I don't even care as long as he shows up.
Dude, him, Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, those are the 3 I need in the Rumble, bro. Like, I need Bobby Roode's music at the Rumble, bro. I need it.
I need Randy back now.
Randy needs to be number 30 at the Rumble.
So, a lot of people are speculating, because again, nothing is confirmed anywhere in anything, that 2 things will happen at Survivor Series. 1, Randall Keith Orton shows up, possibly gets inserted in the War Games match.
War Games.
Which, fuck you, Tony Khan, for not letting William Regal on screen to say it, you piece of shit.
How long? Wait. How long does he not?
I don't know, but like, I think he's not allowed for a while.
So dumb. They should have found a loophole. Like, not have him on screen, but have him say it anyway.
Yeah, it's like
because Adam Pearce said it. So
he did. I give him props. Man's got serious.
Yeah.
Took the glasses off.
He looked completely deranged, and I was here for it. All right, but he could have said like, you like about to say it, and then he gets interrupted by Regal saying it, but you don't see William Regal.
When he left, it was a full year. This year is about to be over till he's allowed to be on TV again. See, that's just so. Fuck you, Tony. You have pissed me off left, right, and center these past few weeks, sir. I am done with that.
Still no deal with HBO. Also, like,
dude, you make this stupid ass announcement, being like, "Oh, all those tickets are all in tickets." I don't care. We knew tickets were going on sale. Where is
he did not need an announcement on television to do that. He could have like filmed a separate video and just posted that on Instagram.
He could have just put it on Twitter, and then the commentary could have been like, "Tickets now on sale." Like that's what they normally fucking no.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be the HBO deal, and I was actually kind of excited. I was like, dude, there's no way. Like,
I literally tweeted after the fact, and it was like that one gif of the puppet just like sighing, and I was like, so it's not a streaming service.
Dude,
that was my reaction.
Dude expects us to pay $50 this month and next month during Christmas, bro. That's when everyone's spending their goddamn money. The holidays.
Oh yeah, I got shit to do during Christmas. Nah, he ain't getting none of my money.
Yeah. The websites are getting my attention. Not even my money because they gave it to me for free.
Bitch, gotcha. Gotcha,
bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Yeah, literally.
The other thing that is speculated to be happening at Survivor Series, much to the chagrin of some people, I said Randy might be on one side of the team. Pepsi Phil might be on the other. Listen.
Remember, have you seen those trends that trend with AI, people making Disney movies of their life with AI? Like they make AI do like a movie poster of themselves.
Yeah.
Someone did one of CM Punk and it was called Fragile Phil. I'm sorry, but I thought that was kind of funny. And he's like, it shows freaking Punk like with a freaking tear coming down. I'm like, dude.
Punk becomes the the fish from SpongeBob that's like covered in bandages. How funny would that be?
That would be funny.
But like again, that's all speculation. We don't fucking know. None of us are there.
They keep doing the teasers. I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but like they are teasing us. Either they're teasing it and it's gonna happen because that's what AEW did. Like the Elite would wear like CM, like Kenny had Cookie Monster and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
They did teasers as well, and sure enough, he showed up. But like with WWE, either they're doing the same thing or they're just being the biggest fucking trolls in all of humanity. Because dude, they're going as far as putting him in the alumni section of the website, of the WWE website. So if he doesn't show up, unless he doesn't show up then, but he shows up eventually. Maybe like it's just like to throw him off, so that way like it will be a bigger surprise winner if he shows up. But if there's no Punk coming and they're doing the teasers and they're doing all this, that's just
and
cruel,
Survivor
bro.
Series in Chicago.
That's just cruel at this point. I don't even like Punk, and even then I'm like, that's kind of mean, bro. That's kind of mean. But
Jesus said he's always been on the alumni section. I don't know why people
really?
are about that.
I don't read that shit, so I didn't know that.
Yeah. But I
guess they moved him, but
I guess somebody, I don't know who has this time, energy, or whatever. I don't know why people found this out. WWE updated his page like a day ago.
Oh,
but, like,
that's
somebody
what I was
like looked that up. Like,
why are
you have that much time on your hands, guys?
People are crazy.
People be fucking loco. So I don't necessarily have a question of the week, but because I couldn't think of anything because my brain.
It's okay,
And I
it's
think
getting-
we've definitely asked this
getting-
before,
Let me see, it's getting late. Anyway.
but
Midnight your time.
yeah, almost 2 minutes. But quick discussion with the events that happened tonight on Dynamite.
Yeah.
The Acclaimed was attacked. We have seen like multiple people that MJF knows be attacked. Now, these people attacked the Acclaimed whilst MJF was in the ring. The devil mask. I even said to myself out loud, by the way, I said, whoa, like when MJF was talking, I was like, wow, we really haven't seen like the devil this week. Cut to all of that happening. So I'm a mind reader and I was just waiting. Now, obviously, speculation is this man and Cole being the devil.
That is. Here's the thing, though. Like, as good of a twist as that would be, like, holy shit, dude. And I think even, like, let's say he never injured himself. I think that's the direction they would have gone anyway. They probably would have done this anyway, and it probably would have been a lot more obvious that it was Adam Cole. However, it just. Maybe it is, and they're just trying to milk it, but I feel like it's way too soon, especially if he still like needs surgeries and he still needs to go through rehab.
Just got a surgery, like
so
not even a month.
This kid's gonna be out for months,
a long time.
You know, yeah, months. You know, maybe not a year, but like months. You know, multiple months. He's gonna be gone a while. So either they're just gonna be doing this, like milking this for a month, which I think is gonna get old eventually. Or people are going to forget about it, or it's somebody else.
So I have seen theories, some awesome theories, if you will, of who the devil could possibly be. One, I saw it being Danhausen, and I would 100% be okay with the Danhausen being the devil.
That would be kind of creepy, let's be real.
Because Danhausen has a history of being, you know, very nice for evil, the very evil side. So that being the devil would be crazy good because Danhausen has teased that he's coming back soon with the, you know, Silver Shamrock thing during Halloween. And we haven't seen him back yet. So that is a possibility. I saw one that I keep seeing, and I think it's funny, especially after Bowens got thrown through the glass. Jack Perry being the devil.
I've seen that too. I'm like, dude, that'd be freaking hilarious.
People started saying it because of the glass thing, like jokingly, but we haven't seen Perry since that incident. He is one of the pillars, quote unquote, has a history with MJF.
Dude. And he's always and MJF's like fucked with him about like, well, you're not willing to do what it takes to be a world champion while I do and stuff. So like now the tables are turned, you know. Dude, that would be so fucking good actually. I hope it's Jack Perry. I didn't even think of that. But
yeah.
When would like they spill the beans like reveal?
I don't know. And that's another thing we have to think about is when is the right time to unmask the devil, because Big Bang Theory Club has been saying that Max is the devil. No, it's not Maxwell.
If it's Jack Perry, it has to happen at the Chicago show later this month. Dude, that would be funny.
That'd be hysterical.
And you know what? If he's gonna be the heel in this case, which obviously he is, because he came, you know, he was a heel before the incident. That is a good way to get some heat, bro. Showing up at the same place, the hometown of the guy who got fired because of an incident because of him. You know,
it's terrible.
You saw how the Chicagoans reacted to the news of him getting fired. So imagine the dude thought like the reason he got fired. Showing up, returning at the same dude. That is like I know that is like throwing him into the lion's den, but Jungle Boy, you gotta tough this one out, bro. Okay, you gotta tough it out. Go, you got it. Like you gotta go do it.
Another one I have seen, and this one's just I don't like this one, but like
why?
I'll entertain the idea. Britt Baker being the devil.
Britt Baker. Okay. Why?
So people speculate because the build of the devil was very small. Some people said feminine. Uh, did you see the video AEW put out of like the ladies when it was like
Yeah.
"Paint the Town Red" by Doja
Yeah.
Cat?
Think that was
She a
cool.
devil. That was Brit's part, and she did the horns, and people fucking took it and ran because it's the internet. Again, I'll entertain the idea for
Yeah.
funsies.
But you know why I don't think it's Britt? TK is the furthest thing from intergender wrestling, all right? Like, he
True.
won't even put two women's matches on a card for a pay per view. I really doubt he's going to make this kind of move, which I think would be an interesting twist. I mean, if it is Britt by some miracle, that'd be fucking cool, but I just don't think it's in Tony's, like,
No, I mean
it's not up here for him.
It would be interesting to have
Well,
the devil be someone who's just running the show and not physically get involved. Like, if say it was Britt, then she just has the kingdom doing her bidding.
Well, and even then, she's like, she's Adam Cole's girlfriend, so it's almost like it's on behalf of him. She's gonna do this to him. She's gonna torment him, and so it would that in a way that could work. But again, the only reason why I really don't think it is her is because again, I don't think Tony Khan's like.
No, Tony Khan doesn't like us that much, but like that would be a plot twist people don't expect. Because like everyone expects it to be Adam Cole, and everyone expects it to be the kingdom that are like with him.
I hope it's JP. I really hope it's JP, bro. Oh my god, that'd be so fucking good. Like, I really hope it is now.
Some people are speculating that it's Punk and he's coming back to AEW.
I think that's speculation too. I mean, people are like, that would be the biggest work. I'm like, I guess that's true, but
like, he's really gonna go back.
If
he goes back, if Phil goes back and has laid this elaborate scheme and all of this was a scam, I give him props. I don't believe that shit for a second, but if this was like long-term storytelling, like the first incident, the actual incident, the firing, the avoiding all questions about WWE type shit, like all of the stuff he's doing, I will give him props, but that's not the case.
At the end of the day, if like let's say all that's true, what you just listed, that all that's 100% true, and that happens, let's just keep one thing clear: that dude will still be deathly afraid of Hangman Page. All right, like Hangman will still be his worst nightmare.
I mean, because who else could it realistically be?
I don't know.
Roddy, but
no, I feel like that's a little obvious also.
Exactly. Like, I don't want it to be obvious.
I think the JP one's really good though. It seems kind of obvious now, especially with given the reasons, he's a pillar and there's history. But still, like I still think that would be something different. It would be something cool. And maybe, who knows, Jack Perry can finally get a world championship after MJF told him you're never gonna get it because you're too good. You're too much of a goody two shoes. It's Excalibur.
It's Excalibur.
It's
yeah. It's JR.
Oh, it's JR. Bro, JR can barely move as it is. I don't think he's capable of attacking someone like Jay White,
No. Oh, yeah, that's the first person who got attacked. And that's why people thought it was Max, because Jay White's the one who got attacked. But the Acclaimed got attacked this week. Yeah. Now, next week, if somebody else attached to... Well, maybe not next week, because it's the week of the pay-per-view. Or maybe that's why. If someone else close to Max gets attacked next week, it's... close to. Let's say the Kingdom gets attacked next week. That close basically means... Yeah, close by association. That basically means Samoa Joe's going to force himself into the tag team spot with MJF, cost MJF the tag titles, and then target Max the rest of... Like, Max beats Jay White. Samoa Joe's like, I'm fucking next. And I'm like, okay. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Right?
I just, there There's so many possibilities. I really want the Jack Perry one to be real. I kind of want the Danhausen one to be real too, honestly.
That is true, but like I feel that would be a very big twist. But I feel like people would complain like, why this? Like this is so out of nowhere.
And then
But
that's when you'd be like, guys, he's already done the very nice part. We need the very evil part.
that is true, but I feel like people could be like, oh, like that could be with like literally anyone else. I like the Jack Perry one because again, there is the history. There's kind of a reason why it could be. You know, he's been gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's a history. MJF's totally ridiculed him about he's never gonna win the world championship. Like, I like it. I hope it's the case.
Yeah, but then it's like the whole thing of who are the cronies? Is the devil just hiring masked men to beat up people every week? Because it's 4 people in masks or covered up, and then the devil.
4 people in masks. You know, it would be a massive twist, which is obviously not going to happen. Darby's got his own thing going, but I'd be like, a massive twist would be if it was the other technically 4 pillars. There's why I say 4 is because remember, Punk's like, oh, Britt Baker's actually the real 4th pillar. So yeah, if it was JP, Darby, Sammy Guevara, and Britt, that'd be pretty funny. But I know that's not it. Darby's like a huge baby face, and he's got his thing going with Christian Cage. So, but Darby's that would be something. That would be something, though, wouldn't it be? If it was the other 4 pillars, other technically 4 pillars.
Has the devil ever attacked MJF or attacked while MJF is in the same arena?
No. I want to say no.
Wait, was Max at the first sighting of the devil? Because when Jay White got attacked, it was the 4 that attacked him, and then the devil walked on screen.
He wasn't like, I think he was there like at the show, but it was like he wasn't on there when that happened. That's why it seemed very obvious that it was him. Yeah, because I think he was there, but he wasn't like it's not like he just had a match and he was in the ring, you know.
Mm-hmm. And then every other time that the devil has shown up, it's been like static at mask looking at the camera.
MJF hasn't really, with the exception of tonight, MJF hasn't really been around, if that makes sense.
Any of the attacks, not just the devil, but like the cronies attacking.
Yeah, so
it's MJF then. No, I don't think it's MJF.
Like, I think that's also too obvious. I don't know. It's Tony Khan, guys. It's TK.
Honestly, he is a devil, not the devil.
But like, that would be like a weird, interesting, but like low-key kind of welcomed, like that was like authoritative heel turn, you know?
No, that would be like Vince McMahon being the leader of the Ministry of Darkness type bullshit. I don't want that.
But like, it would be interesting to see like a heel Tony Khan. Like, this dude is already like fucking around with not putting women on the cards. I would like to have. It would be interesting to see him, because there's time, you know, this dude likes to be on TV. I mean, the dude literally gave himself TV time to introduce ticket sales for a pay-per-view that's happening next year. So this dude loves his TV time. So if he really wants it, again, just let him have like that authority, like the authority, like with Steph and Trips, like something like that. I am so into shit like that. I think it's cruel, but it's also it's interesting to watch. And I guess
so. Vince says it's too obvious. That's why it'll be him. In regards to Maxwell, exactly, it's Vince McMahon as the higher power all over again. I don't fucking want that.
I just think I just need to see how TK would be as a heel boss. You know, like
coked out and spazzing all over.
That'd be hilarious, though. Imagine. Okay, he'd probably get in so much trouble with Warner Bros. If he sniffs a line on TV.
Wow. People sniffing lines on pay-per-views? Well, I haven't heard that one before.
This would be a thing worse because it's on TV.
True.
But yeah. It would be, I think it would be interesting. Okay, maybe it's just because like right now with the local wrestling company that I go to, Pro Wrestling Legacy, the general manager is like on that like heel, you know, like almost tirade of, you know, just being a bad guy. He's firing people left and right. He's putting people, like he's making people's lives hell. It's crazy. So I don't know. Maybe I just want to see something like that. And also I'm a huge fan of the whole Team Cena, Team Authority kind of that storyline. I freaking love.
Yeah.
So it would be kind of cool to see something like that in AEW. If not Tony Khan, hell, especially with the way things are fucking going right now, let one of the EVPs, or if not all the EVPs, go through some shit like that. Let them be heels and use their power as the EVPs against like the locker room. Feed into what people accuse them of. Like, let them book themselves to win. Let them have this like power. This thirst or hunger for power.
The ego trip.
Yeah, the ego trip. Let them go through that. Let them have that. If they're gonna like freaking break my heart anyway, let them be heels and let them be like the authoritative like boss that is making everyone's life hell, and then it takes a group of baby faces to stop them.
You know who it is?
Who?
Cody Rhodes.
I knew it. I never trusted him.
He finished the story.
That's how he's gonna finish the story, by going back to AEW
and burning it from the inside.
yeah, he's gonna go back to AEW and beat Max, the same guy that was like his like
protege.
That's the word I was looking for. That is finishing the story.
And with finishing the story, we're going to finish our episode because I am fucking tired.
I'm tired too, and it's only 10 for me. I can't imagine how you feel.
I have to be up in.
I have an assignment to finish. Actually, it's very easy, but still.
So
I have an assignment I need to finish anyway. So, and I gotta go back home.
Look at that. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Savannah, go ahead, tell people where they can find you, which we're not, all that fun stuff.
Oh, man. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Y2Garcia_. If there's no underscore, it's not me. Right now, I am going to try, depending on what my friend Jaylee's schedule was like, try and go live. I don't know. I would kind of need to play, but without actually accidentally going live on Twitch. But I'm going to try to go live on Friday to see if we can do our little tier list then. That'd be kind of interesting. So I have nothing to do on Friday. I don't have class. I don't have, a show to go to because that's on Saturday this week. So yeah, I'm going to try and see if maybe on Friday we can do it, and then we can have a VOD, afterwards, and that could be like the official, video. So that way I wouldn't even have to worry about editing it. Well, maybe because if I can't get the tier list on here, I would have to go back and edit it. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. So like I suggest tomorrow, if you have time, play around with StreamYard and like the share screen to see like how you can get it to work right. So I just say test it out before you like, and worst case scenario you don't get it done, then that's fine.
Yeah, and I also need to see how many like pictures, because you can pull up pictures, right? Or like banners, something. I need to know how many StreamYard could take before I accidentally break it or something, because again, I have like I don't even remember, over like 50, I think, sets of gear. And they recently just got new gear.
I don't know how many. You might have to like maybe you can break the tier list into 2 parts.
Probably, yeah, but yeah, because there's a lot. But yeah, I'll play around with it just to see, but yeah. But that's what I have going on. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So everybody just stay tuned. Just again, you can follow me on Twitter at KaterHudson13, link Jeremy about to all things ShElite Showcase, which twitch.tv/ShElite Showcase. Typically Thursdays, but like, we have to do shows every once in a while. But you follow there, you go, when we go live. Also youtube.com/ShElite Showcase. Again, typically Thursdays. But if you subscribe, you'll know when we go live. Patreon.com/ShElite Showcase if you want to support us financially. I got Justin Squared, like I said, next week for the November one, talking all things music and playlists and all that fun stuff. So that will be out before Thanksgiving. I want to say like next Saturday. So stay on the tune for that. Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, hanging out with us on this Wednesday night ShElite Showcase. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, bye-bye.